It's sound deadening time. I was, in another video, trying to work out how to do my floor, and I was cutting plywood around the wheel arch and around all the... Yeah, go and watch the video. It's a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. Anyone in these videos, these YouTube videos that say, oh, you just scribe round it, get a jigsaw, cut round it, lay it in, cut the other rubbish. Total rubbish. If you know what you're doing, brilliant. If you've got a template, brilliant. If you've got to do it yourself, really hard work. Anyway, this video is sound deadening because I've stopped doing the floor because I've come to realise that we need to sound deaden in the wheel arches at least before we cut the plywood properly. So I've stopped doing the plywood and I'm now on wheel arches and sound deadening. Now Marta's been chopping some sound deadening. She's done a little bit in the back door until I dragged her away to help me start doing the floor, but now we're going to go back on and do a bit. So we've got sound deadening and we're using Peacemat from, I think it's a car insulation company. Now we went with them over dodomat because they were really nice. They explained all the materials very well. We went down and met them, shook her hand. I think it was Anna, wasn't it? Anna was fantastic. We had a little bit of an interview with Anna explaining all the materials and stuff like that. I thought she was fantastic. But in general, the prices were pretty reasonable. And everybody goes with dodomat. And some of these big companies, the reason they go with them, or the big YouTubers, the reason they go with them is because dodomat give them the stuff. But, you know, I thought there was more than one company out there.
Hello. And yeah, it's really good that you're going to put some time. This is a Sunday. She doesn't work Sunday, and she's come in to Sunday morning just to see us because we're on our way back up. So yeah, this is our insulation, isn't it? So
yes, it is.
I think there was 3 products you talked about for us for our van. So the floor, the walls, the sound deadening. So yeah, what have we got? What are we going to put in? So
well, this is a sound deadening. So we have 2 different types. So we have it in black and in silver.
So it does exactly the same. It's just different colour.
Exactly the same. So some people prefer black, some people prefer silver.
Now that's random, isn't it? Because it's going to be buried. No one's ever going to see it. So
the product has our branding obviously on. It's Peacemat XR. It's self-adhesive. It's quite heavy. And it's
that's what they say you have to put in. Is it 40 to 50% or 30 to 50%?
It all depends, but normally about 30% of the area to cover this product. So it comes in a roll like this.
Okay.
Or if you want sheets, we can obviously do sheets for you.
So it's cheaper just to buy it like that, and then you just cut it off to easier, yeah.
Because you can put it on squares and do whatever you want to do.
And this is designed then to go in the small panels then into your thin single panels, and then it takes out a lot of the sound. So again, you've seen everyone talking about these dodomat. This is Peacemat, and this does exactly the same job. And then you put this on, and I think you put the roller, don't you? Roll it on tight. So I've watched all the videos. So hopefully when we do this build, it's going to be okay.
This is the roller you need to use.
Yep, there's your roller. It's nice and simple, so you can even get one of them through this company. They do all the bits and pieces you need. So
this is removes rattles and any panel movement. So this always goes as a first layer. Very easy to apply because it's self-adhesive.
Yeah.
It's fire retardant, waterproof, so it's safe to use.
See, I've never heard that actually. It's fire retardant. It's something I've never even thought about as building this van, about materials that are going in it. And fire retardancy, that's something that's just jogged my mind. Didn't even think about that, to be honest.
That's why it's to buy from our company. All our products are fire retardant.
Right, okay, yeah,
so
cool.
It's safe to use.
Yeah, no, brilliant. Just something I've never heard said, and yeah, no, it's really good.
It's very important, especially if you use it in your vehicle.
Yeah, magic. Okay, right, so that goes on our thin layers. We're going to take some of that, and then we're also talking about the floor, aren't we? So we need to insulate the floor and sound deaden the floor.
Yes.
Peacemat. Well, we're using Peacemat for the sound deadening. We need to use between 30 and 50% on each panel. And the reason what it does is basically it does this. So if you listen to this panel, okay, and now you listen to this panel, it sound deadens. So yeah, listen again with the microphone on. There's a definite difference, isn't there? So what we want to do now is do these wheel arches. The wheel arch uses more because the wheel arch is like a funnel, like like a trombone or something like that. You in turn, you put a little bit of sound in, you get a lot of sound out. So the wheel is around there. The wheels are going round underneath these wheel arches, obviously. I know this sounds stupid, but some people just don't even think about it. Let's go around the other side because we've got a door open. So we've had some new fancy wheels put on as well. shout out to Rogue Allies because we love them. Look at these are fantastic. We had them put them on this morning, believe it or not. So yeah, this wheel's going round, and the wheel's going round, and inside here is your wheel arch. So anything that these wheels pick up, or the road vibration, or the noise, or the grit, or the sound, or the bumps, or the bangs, is going straight through this panel into your van. So, or you need to deaden these panels really, really well. So 100% on them. So we're going to measure these out now. Start at the bottom. We're going to come round this section and try and get this section in. Then we'll do some strips coming down here, and then bring the top in. And we're going to literally cover these wheel arches with the sound deadening. That should make a hell of a lot of difference. We've done one. I'll show you the difference between the two. It's slightly different than the regular brands. It comes in a box like this. Okay, and the box is a large roll. It weighs an absolute ton, it really does. But we're basically roll it out, slice it to size, and then stick it in. Apparently you're supposed to warm it up, but the sun is baking. We don't get a lot of sun in the UK, but we've got a week of sun apparently at the moment. So we're using the sunshine to warm it up. But yeah, Peacemat here. It's for in the car, insulation.co.uk. That's the website. Go on there and have a look. And yeah, fantastic stuff. And we're using all the other insulation, which is actually in the shed at the moment. You can see up there we got SO Shield or whatever it is. That's our wrap that goes round over the top of the insulation. And then we've got the crush down bottles, foam matting to go in between. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. Oh, and some floor. And we've also got the floor insulation here as well, just so you know. But yeah, everything's there. All the details will be in the description below. And when we come to actually insulate it properly, if you haven't already seen the video for that, go and check that one out. It may be coming out after this, obviously, because we haven't done it yet. But that will give you the interview, so you can actually go and see all about the actual materials. So one thing we've got to do as well is use this alcohol spray. Basically, we're going to wipe down the wheel arches, anything that's going to be stuck to. Dora's already done all the inside of the van. Marta spent it twice now. She's gone round, and she's going to go around there, spray it on, and just basically wipe it down. It gets any stickiness, any tackiness off, and it'll be a nice clean bond then for this Peacemat to go on. So we've done a little bit of a test on this stuff as well. This stuff is the Peacemat, and we took a section of this Peacemat. We've actually got a small section of this dodomat as well. So we've got two squares that we took exactly the same squares, because we wondered whether there was any actual difference between this stuff. Now, in your hand, it weighs exactly the same. It looks virtually exactly the same. It's got a slightly different pattern on it. The back of it has got a sticky thing on the back, but in between the layers are both the same. It's the same thickness. It's the same everything. There's not a lot of difference. So what we thought is it heavier? Because this stuff in a roll is really heavy, and dodomat comes in like little flat packs. Well, we weighed it. Dora put it on the old weighing scales, and she came up with 140 and 163. You know, there is hardly any difference in this. Now, I know you're going to have loads of it in the van, but we're talking, that's probably because it's only cut almost square. So there's hardly anything in it. So there's no difference. If you're thinking, oh, this is definitely better than this, why? Why is this better than this? Okay, so this is the stuff we've gone with. This is the stuff we're using. And anyone wants to see it, if you're in the Cheshire area or local to me, give us a shout and I'll come and show you some, or come around and have a look. And yeah, like I say, all the company details are down in the description or in a comment, the top comment. And they're down near Birmingham. So go and see them. Anna will answer any questions you want. She's absolutely fantastic. I need to carry on now because we're not going to get nothing done. So I'm going to cut this size for the first panel. Great big chunk to go over the top of the wheel arches. And then we're going to do one and we'll show you the difference between the two. Do remember to use one of these rollers though to put it on, because if you rub your hand against this edge and it's got a nice shiny metal edge, it's going to rip all the skin off your fingers and slice you to death. Yeah, hence, roller only. We'll show you that in a minute. Right, we need to cut a panel first. So the first panel is going to be 360, 360, 360, thereabouts, and then 500 this way. When you're cutting this stuff, it's not rocket science. You don't have to be accurate. You're only cutting between lines. Just make sure you don't cut your fingers off when you're using a Stanley knife though. You can actually cut this with a large pair of scissors, really, because it's quite soft. I've put my line somewhere. Where's my line? But yeah, I'm using a steel rule, piece of steel metal, and a decent Stanley knife on a piece of wood. That way I'm not damaging anything that I'm cutting into. And you see all these pieces I'm throwing off? all of these will end up going inside the van anyway. Right, that's 2 panels cut. So when you're doing wheel arches, it's the same both sides. So you've got 1 panel for one side and 1 panel for the other side. So you might as well cut them at the same time. Right, I'm going to put one of these on and save the other side. Simple stuff, peel and stick. So we'll literally peel off the backing and stick it on. Should be quite easy. It's quite tacky when you take it off. And all I'm doing is I'm just going to place it up the top. And see, we're doing the wheel arches at 100%. So we're going to go right up to the top there. And then this then will just peel off and fold it back. And basically stick it on there. And like I said, we get the roller and we're going to roll it into all the joints, and that way it'll be nice and solid onto the panel. And already we can see a difference, probably. You can definitely tell a difference, and that's with one section in. Now I want to cut another triangle sort of section to come in here, or maybe go all the way around, cut a slit in it, and then fold it over so it's solid. And Marta's on the rolling section. And again, we've got these little creases in there as well, so you need to try and get it into the creases so that when you get the roller, if we push into those creases there, we know that it's properly in the gaps, even though it's not going to probably fold all the way, but it will fold itself down in between those creases. You can see there. Okay. Very difficult to go round these contours of these arches. So yeah, just invent your own system. My system is to now put another section across here. I cut a square similar to that. It didn't work because I couldn't wrap it around the edges. So I've now done this sort of fancy triangle look. So it goes up against the wall there, follows this line down here, and follows this line down here. And what I did is I folded it at the bottom so I can get this straight edge, and then folded it back this way so I can get this edge. So basically you're folding the material, where are we, back on yourself like this, and it gave me that line there. And then I've just gone down it on the inside of a pen, and that should cover that corner. We should be able to fold this round in this end, stick that one down, and then we just got a small triangle in this bottom corner. And then I've done another one, but make sure you don't do the rookie mistake that I did. Don't cut them the same. Turn this one round and cut the opposite side. Okay, so they're face to face. So then this one will do this panel over this side. Okay, righty-o-ty. Yeah, so we're going to do a bit of a sound test. This is the floor. All right, Marta's just finishing off rolling this. This is one wheel arch. That's with our Peacemat on. And this wheel arch, you can tell the difference. So if I put you in the middle, exactly in the middle of the van, and we tap this one, okay, and now we tap the other side, you can see the difference. If I go outside and tap the wheel arches coming in, hello, and around the other side with the Peacemat on, what a difference that makes. An absolute cracking difference. So we're going to carry on doing these right down here on the floor and we'll speak to you in a little while. Right, so this is the other one we're going to do. I'm going to put another piece up here, and yes, look, we've signed it. We've got Katie, Mia and Izzy with a little face and a heart. That's the grandkids, put their name in it.
Show ours.
Dora's. Whose is that one? That's yours, isn't it?
That's me. That's my signature.
That's her signature.
Mine.
There. Don't copy that and put it on any of the checks or anything.
Mine.
And then we got, look, March 2026, we started to convert our van. And then, of course, I'll have to give her a little heart as well. Look. P and M, there they are. That's all going to be hidden. We're never going to see it again once it's all covered, but we know it's in there. So yeah, this is another one. Listen to this. Okay, and listen to this. Yeah, so there is a definite difference, but it's just a very small panel. That is emulating or simulating the window that's going in. So we just need a little bit of sound deadening on the bottom there. I'm going to put a little piece on the bottom there. But what will make a difference is down here, in there. That's a definite difference. So Peacemat inside the door panels. I'm going to crack on with that wire. Fantastic. I remembered that there's an inner wheel arch as well that's inside here. Marta was reading it out earlier on. So inside this actual casing is the other part of the wheel arch. So you need to be able to sort of reach in there and do it. And this isn't bad. You can actually cut a couple of strips and just lay it down on the inside. It's going to be hard to get the roller in there, but any piece mat, anything that's going to deaden it is going to help. So just try and remember those bits on the inside as well. And you can see we've also been progressing on, and I've put some strips inside these holes and down in here, and then just basically filling up all the gaps and just trying to make it sound. Go on the side here, we've got a, I don't know, 140 in there, 140 in there maybe. So we've got 2 sections to go in there. I'll cut the same to the other side, because we've got windows going in the top, and then we can do some small ones in the bottom. I've done all across the top now, done this section with a window going in there. I've done the bottom section. So yeah, I reckon we started off to do the floor, but if we can get all the sound deadening in, that'll be one job done. So we've done quite a bit now. I've done all down the side here, done across the top. Both sides have now been done. These side panels, there's a window going in here, so we'll have a little bit down the bottom once the window's been measured out. I've done these bottom panels. All I've got to do now is the door. Again, we're going to have a big window in there, so I don't need to do that yet, but inside the bottom of the door there, and then I'm going to do the roof, starting at the back, leaving a little gap for our skylight, come down the back, and then the bulkhead in front of you or behind you. Just like to say as well that we've used the first box fall. This is the first box fall, and I've literally just used my first roll. So now I'm going to open a second roll, but literally all I've got to do is the roof. So there's a few panels in the roof to do, and a few panels in the bulkhead, and the door. Who said buy a black van, eh? It's nice and toasty in here, that's for sure. But look at this. It's like a patchwork quilt going right over the top, all the way down the back. I know I've gone a bit silly on this little section here, but I didn't know what to do. I just thought I'd just have a play with that. But yeah, we've got loads and loads. I don't know whether there's a little bit too much, but there's a lot of panels in here. There's a lot of flat panels in here, and there's a lot of difference in the sound. So hopefully now we'll get a bit of a difference between all of this. Mark's just going to go across the roof now and roll all these bits I've stuck on the roof. My neck aches for looking up. Her neck's going to ache in a minute as well for looking up. But this is actually a big, this is a big job started. This now is the first start to the actual campervan conversion side of it, if you like. Because we put wheels on it, we put running boards on it, we've put the awning on. They're all things that don't really need to go on, if you like. This needs to be done as part of the campervan conversion. Right, I've got a headache. I need some more
I've
outsider.
got some muscles.
She's got the guns going. And I need that can of cider that's down on that step. Ciao for now, see you soon.
See you later.
And we'll see you in the next one. Hope you're enjoying these van build stuff. It's crazy.
And also you need one of these.
Oh yeah, gloves on.
Pink one. Pink one, you must have a pink one.
Gloves on, it stops all the cuts and bruises in these panels. So, bye.
Thanks.
13.9 kilos.
Yeah, do it again, just to double check. Yeah, it's the same, 13.9 kilo.
We've added to the van about 15 kilos, I would have said, about 15 kilos of sound deadening. That's a lot of weight just for a little bit of something that you're never going to see once it's all been covered and hidden.